Welcome back to Heroes on Our Island. I'm your host, Christine Persichetti. Now let's head to Montauk, where some young girls are getting a lesson in self-esteem building and leadership skills while also training for a triathlon. This is the story of Itri. These giggling girls are your typical preteens. But what they're jumping into is not at all typical. They're training for a triathlon, which for most is not an easy feat, but for some of these girls, it seemed impossible.
I didn't know how to swim, I didn't know how to ride a bike, I didn't like running at all.
That's all changed thanks to the nonprofit Itri.
Itri is very inspirational. It's like your second family. You have sisters that always support you.
That's it, Kimberly.
In just about 4 months, these dedicated coaches whipped the girls into shape with weekend training sessions in the water and on land.
We also did like exercising, like volleyball, we did Zumba, we did self-defense class, which was my favorite thing.
Teresa Roden founded the organization 6 years ago.
Itri really comes from my own experience. I never considered myself to be an athlete. I was overweight. I never really felt like I fit in.
Until one day when she witnessed a triathlon and decided she wanted to do one herself.
So 6 months later, I was on that beach and I crossed the finish line, and it was an incredible moment. After that moment, I realized that as incredible as that was, it was really the journey, every little step of the way getting there that was so impactful. So instead of being so hard on myself, I was suddenly a lot gentler with myself. And instead of saying, oh, God, you're so slow, I would say, wow, I was faster than I was yesterday.
She thought if she had only been so kind to herself when she was younger, what a difference it would have made in her life. So now she's making that difference in the lives of other young girls like 13-year-old Catherine Ordonez of Southampton.
I was really self-conscious. I thought people always thought of me differently because maybe how I looked or my weight, stuff like that.
The girls are actually hand-picked by Itri.
We do a selection process where we work really closely in partnership with the schools, and we work with the school's social workers, their gym teachers, anybody who knows the girls. And basically what we tell them is we're looking for girls who can benefit the most from it, whether it be a girl who's a victim of domestic violence in her family, who's had drug abuse, or may not be active in sports and wants to try something new. So there's no one defining factor.
It's middle school, so they are unsure of themselves, unsure of the world. They're going through life changes, family issues. They gain self-confidence. When the girls come to us and say, I'm proud of myself, or I did a good job, we teach them how to create aspirations.
It's a lesson 12-year-old Lucero Rosas was eager to learn.
Confidence, that's what I'm getting, and I feel like many girls my age and that are teenagers are lacking that because of how society portrays the ideal girl, and they put a lot on our shoulders. So I think that not many girls are truly confident and that they don't truly love themselves.
And these girls love each other, encouraging each other every stroke, pedal, and step of the way.
Park your bikes, helmets off, and we immediately start running.
The coaches, too, are always there for support.
They always encouraged us with little hope boosters things. Like if you keep running, you're only going to get better from here on out. You're never going to get worse.
And for a little inspiration, a visit from a local accomplished open water swimmer. Lori King of Rockville Center has been swimming competitively since the age of 5. She took part in a training session with the girls and helped them overcome their fears, some of the same fears she says she had when she started swimming.
When you get out in the open water, you're always challenging yourself in some way because you never know what is going to be thrown at you. It is scary, and somebody said to me once, if your dreams don't scare you, then they're not big enough.
And Lori has accomplished some big things. This is her taking part in the 8 Bridges Hudson River swim. She swam 120 miles in 7 days, going from bridge to bridge, starting at the Rip Van Winkle Bridge in Catskill and ending at the Verrazano Bridge.
It was the most difficult thing I've ever had to do, physically, mentally, emotionally. You're spending all day on the river in conditions that you don't know what you're going to get.
She says she helps Itri because they're helping these girls become strong and confident women.
I hope that they understand how amazing what these coaches are doing. And I almost wish that, I mean, for some of them, I think that maybe they would have done a triathlon later on in life anyway. But for others, I think they're changing a little bit of the course of maybe how their life is going to go.
Even though the coaches are paid, the girls don't have to pay anything. Their costs are covered by fundraisers and grants. Because even though the Hamptons are considered a playground for the rich and famous, not everyone who lives there is wealthy.
It's true for, many of the people who come and visit here in the summer, but for the year-round families who are struggling, it's very expensive to live out here. And so we have many, middle-class and lower-class families who are, just want the best for their children and their families, and we're able to, provide this to any girl, no matter what their situation.
And the girls are thankful for that, and thankful for Teresa and the Itri coaches.
They're like angels who are there to not just teach you and like training and teach you how to ride a bike and swimming and running. No, it's also about the mind and how you dream things.
I think they definitely are heroes for us. They're our saviors, kind of.
In just a few years, Itri has gone from a project serving 8 girls in just one school to helping out more than 75 girls in 4 school districts. If you'd like to learn more about the heroes we just featured, or if you know a hero in your community, let us know. Visit our website at fios1newsli.com. Follow us on Twitter at HeroesLI, and like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Heroes Long Island. I'm Christine Persichetti. Thanks for watching Heroes on Our Island.